There's the Lincoln Memorial behind me. It's probably behind those visitor trees or whatever. But I thought I'd keep walking. I got a lot of questions to answer. Let's see. Something went wrong. Try again. I guess we're on. I can't tell. I don't see anybody there yet. That doesn't mean we're not on, right? It means that just nobody's there. Oh, yes, I got thumbs up, but why are there so many thumbs up? Oh, I see. Okay, so now we're working. Okay, as I mentioned, we're down here, the Lincoln Memorial behind me there, and I'm going to keep walking on this one because I just got a short item I'm talking about is our monthly car repair grants. I mean, we get so many people on Let's Go Help about car repairs, and we've developed a good report on it. And if you're not a member, one of the places to look for car repair is to go to findhelp.org and put in transportation or car. And there's the people in your area, in your neighborhood, that help people with transportation. So that includes car repair. So a lot of nonprofits and government offices help with that because you can't make money, you can't take care of your family. If your car is broke down, you don't have money to fix it. So that's important. So that's why these programs are out there. And another good place for that is your local career one stop. Anybody that's helping you get a job or through job training, things like that, they know that you have to have transportation to get the job or look for a job or whatever. So they also are a good place to find out who knows about programs for car repair. We have a member who's volunteering, a mechanic. He said, you pay for the materials and he'll put the labor for free as a donation, which is awfully nice. And if you're listening to me, if you're there, I lost your chat about this. Uh, I'm a stupid old guy, man. I lose so much stuff all the time. It's amazing. I could find the end of the bed to get out of it in the morning. But I hope to do this for a little 10, 15 more years. We'll see what happens. Uh, but yeah, but more importantly is finding that help. I mean, you're not going to find it in Google. You're not going to find it, you know, asking people. We got people won't know about this little stuff, and it's like panning for gold. I mean, you got to go out and pan for it. It doesn't come to you. It doesn't jump out of the water and into your wallet. No, that we like to do have that, and like to have free car repair that everybody knows about, but we don't. And so, what are you going to do? You're going to either work harder trying to find it, or give up and live with the problem. Yeah, I don't know, or put on a mask and a gun and go get the money otherwise. Uh, so that's what's important. The important thing to me is that you know about your options. And that's what Let's Go Help is all about, is showing people about their options because nobody else tells you about your options. They only tell you about the options that you have to spend money for, not the options you don't have to spend money for, where people give you money. See, because this whole country runs on money. And so Google has to make a lot of money to stay and have Google. So they charge you for finding people. So that's why they get money for them to find you. And then they give part of the money to Google so they could stay in business and do it. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. But the problem is people don't know their options. People don't know the other sources uh, besides Google in finding something. I only use it when I know exactly the name, or I'm trolling, or actually another way, if you're looking for help or something like that, is only look at the items when you search something. You just click news. There's options for what you search for, and so if you just put news, and particularly if you're looking for new grants or something like that, just put news, and then just within the last 10 days or 2 weeks or something like that to see what's new, and only in the news. See if you click news, they're only going to show you. They won't show you anybody that's selling you anything unless there's an ad in their blog or an ad in their but newspaper or whatever it is. So it's just about the media. This is like professional media talking about things. So the local newspapers that are writing about grants, you probably don't get a local newspaper, but they're writing about grants in local newspapers. So if you Google grants and just put news, you may see it. If you put grants and that's it, you'll never see. Even if you put grants in Toledo or something, you'll never see it. Because there'll be umpteen billion things, and everybody is there that wants to get money because it's advertising. If you put in only news, then the things they show you, they do show you new, people on the side or something, but that want your money. But most of the real results of the items will be just news articles about it. The announcement of this or that, the other thing. So that's how to uh, get around some of that stuff. It's just by Googling news and just within the last week or something like that. And that's the way. I mean, that's what I do. I actually do it daily. So I get new items every day about grants or whatever. And then I comb through that. Oh, there's crap in there, but 90% of it is usually just news stories about a new grant, and that's fantastic. Oh, back to our our grant for car repair, and also there's a lot of company nonprofits that give out free cars. Okay, and of course they're all income related. A lot of repairs maybe won't be income related, but don't use it if you have money to pay for it. You're hurting somebody else who really needs it to improve their life. Um, but the free cars are for low income people, and then there's free car loans or low interest loans or for people by nonprofit organizations, not banks, not financial services people. But that's what we show in our report. And if you look hard enough, you may be able to find it. Actually, where you would find it more would be in going findhelp.org and put in cars or automobiles, because that's only nonprofits and government offices, to help you with that kind of thing. So uh, our grant was over on the 20th. So this is the 23rd. So in the next day or two, we should have the names, and we'll be sending checks or um, not only checks, but PayPal we like to pay in. That's the easiest thing. If you don't have PayPal, then we'll have to send you a check, but that just takes longer for you and whatever. And also look to see if you're a winner. In the last day or two, we announced the 110 winners. Uh, he announced we announced the 110 winners of the $60,000 grant that we give out every month. And remember, we give out grants every month, $60,000 in general money that you could use it for anything, and then $7,500 that used to be 5,000. We boosted it up because a lot of people are not picking up their $60,000 grants. I mean, that's astounding to me. Here we have $1,000 grants, $500 grants, dozens of people. We keep contacting them. I don't know what else to do. So that's why we're giving the money to people in who need it for cars. So look at that list. See if you know somebody is on that list. Let them know that they're a winner, and to collect their money so we can send it to them. There are people trying to scam us on that, telling us they're the people and they're not, and that's sort of hard to do. And we have to plan for. But that's sort of interesting. That happens. The internet is just so full of scammers. I guess it makes it easier to scam on the internet because we do less face to face, and it's all robots. So it's screwing over the robots, and that means scammers. Bim bam, thank you, scam. That's about. But I'll be doing a couple videos today. I'm sure I didn't do much yesterday. I don't know. I took like a day off for the first time. I don't know how long. Next month or next week. Boy, we're going a couple of places in the next couple of weeks. Uh, whatever. Uh, so I may be off a day or so here and there. Ooh, looks like a lot of soccer games going on and kickball games. is big here, and because they're easy to be co-ed. A lot of these kickball games here in Washington D.C. But it's nice to be in Washington. And I'm just thinking. Let's see. I must have been so I'm 80, going to be 80 soon. So I came here in my 30. I've been running this route for 50 years. Isn't that amazing? It sounds amazing to me. It's 50 years, the same thing. I used to live right over here, and I'd love to run around the monuments. That's when I first started running because I was trying to see how to lose weight. Once I was out of the Navy, I was a fat kid most of my life and fought weight until I started running. Started running for 50 years. The last couple of, I guess, year or two, I'm down to walking 6 miles instead of running 6 miles, but I'm still out here. Now I go to the gym too, and you do some weights. I feel that's a bit of energizing at my age too. It feels good. Uh, and your health, man. If I didn't have good health, I'd be miserable. I think so. I think that's the one goal we should also work on because then we can't love harder, we can't give more. The joys in life are giving and loving and stuff like that. And so if you're sick, that's hard to do. So take care of yourself, and I'll try to help take care of you too. Let's go help.com.